In this video, I'll be talking about what the second basic storyline idea is for my film trailer. Hope you enjoy. The plot. A lone man, driven crazy by his childhood experience of domestic violence before his very eyes, he seeks to kill all criminals, more specifically the ones who injure or hurt women. He finds the girl of his dreams who accepts him and understands him, a connection he has never felt with anyone else, but his fascination with killing off all criminals backfires as the girl he loves is taken away from her. He arms himself with every weapon that he can find and starts his own war in a small village. He has already suffered the death of his mother, but with the short window of 48 hours before the girl of his dreams is killed, he must act fast and save the girl that gives him a purpose in life, something that he's never had before, and something that he will have to do because he is a lone vigilante and he has no one else in his life to actually help him, and the only person that he can trust and talk to has been captured. How would I use this for my trailer? The film is a taxi driver inspired plot, and using a lone vigilante as the main protagonist is important, as you can learn so much about a character in the trailer, and I can really show his personality, and I think that using a dark setting will help connote what is going to happen. As pathetic fallacy is very important for a trailer, because using dark settings and dark scenes can make a trailer a very different crime film, as Taxi Driver was a huge success because of this. Using the reference to domestic violence will only add to the story and add more realism, and the audience will sympathise with the main character. This type of plot also sets up my trailer well for the use of props, as well as the use of long takes, as filming the main character on his own in a run-down apartment will make the audience realise why he is so lonely, and capturing his real emotion will help the audience understand who he is and what he's like in just a short amount of time. The use of a lone man can also help with the camera shots, as the use of a Steadicam will help connect the viewers to the main character and also immerse themselves into the film. As there is a shot of him tracking down the kidnappers, the Steadicam can follow him, and this will make viewers pay more attention to what is happening in the trailer, and will thus entice them to watch the film if one was ever to be made. What conventions could I use with this idea? One of the most important conventions for a crime film is the music, and using a slow-paced, tense piece of music that slowly builds up tension for the trailer can definitely be used. The use of music with a sharp, abrupt end will emphasise the mission that the lone vigilante faces, and the audience will wonder why the trailer has ended so suddenly, and it will make them wonder what will happen to the characters, and if there will be any plot twists along the way. Another convention that I could use would be the emphasis on props. Like my last idea, I will use a wide range of props, and because this man is so lonely and doesn't have an interest in money, personal belongings like old photographs or childhood toys can create an atmosphere that connotes loneliness, as the man is only interested in bringing those who harm women to justice and also saving his female friend. This type of prop can help the viewer understand what he's trying to fight against and why he's so lonely and unwilling to help people, apart from the one person that he's trying to save. With the only exception being the girl that he's trying to save, it's quite clear to see that he is so vulnerable to everyone else. I will obviously use props like guns for both the antagonist and protagonist, but the emphasis on props that mean a lot more to the main characters can really entice the viewers to understanding my main character and why he thinks the way he does. This will straight away show that he is the complete opposite of his female companion, and why he is so psychologically different to everyone else because of his past childhood experiences. One final convention will be the use of silence. As I plan to use a long take in my trailer, using silence to highlight the difference between my characters can be vital for what I want the audience to think about my film. The main character's unwillingness to open up about his childhood and what he's trying to achieve can make my film a very psychological crime film, and if I was to use a monologue so the character was talking to the audience, this will only involve the audience more and make them interested and find out more. This convention was inspired by Martin Scorsese, as he uses silence in his films to his advantage and set scenes, and even though this might not be seen as a main convention for all crime films, I feel as though I could use this to my advantage for this idea, if I do choose it. And Martin Scorsese has also inspired me to actually connect my viewers to the film, because the Steadicam shots in both The Wolf of Wall Street and also Goodfellas really sort of changed the way that the viewers watched the film, because they felt more involved in it, because you were also being talked to by the other characters and the main character at the same time. I've been Lewis Hillary. Thank you for watching my second plot idea. Make sure you watch the final plot idea coming in the next few days. Thank you for watching.